What about a Grom? What if I say I like the others? I'm on a Grom. 57! Come on! 57! I love this thing! Oh, I've never had more fun under the speed limit in my life! Welcome home, buddy. So here it is. My 2020 Honda Grom. Pick it up for $2,000 US. Also love this key. We're going to talk about, 2019 Monster over there. One year older. Ducati, what are we doing? What are we doing? Look at this key. Now granted there is a standard straight blade, but what were these new? Like 3,500 out the door, something like that. $2,000 on this guy. It had 224 miles when I bought it. She's up to a little more than that because I think I put about 40 miles on it getting her home. 34 getting her home. 258 total. That's crazy. That's insane. She starts up, runs great. Just, she's a Grom. It is a little bit cosmetically worse for wear. The previous owner did some plasti dip on it, so that's all peeling off there and there. We're gonna take care of that. I actually have some new plastics right here that we're gonna try and clean up and paint. I got a new fender. I got new headlight side blades and a new headlight surround. So we're gonna throw those on. But I am so pleasantly surprised with 1 year of difference. This is the 1200S. Probably north of 25 grand. No, maybe not, because the new Street Fighter V4 is right around 25 grand. Let's call this a $15,000 to $20,000 motorcycle. Flat blade key. And originally, it didn't even have LED headlights. Now, I put LEDs in the bulb there. Right? It's got LEDs front and rear. Or front and rear, top and bottom. Obviously, in terms of performance, this is a superior motorcycle in every single way. I'm also plugging my battery tender. Enough of this thing. Let's talk about this guy. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything other than what the original owner has done. You can see he's taken the original mirrors off and replaced them with these lovely little bar ends. They're quite loose, so they they do come loose at speed, but I can tighten up these screws here. He's got a little faux carbon fiber exhaust on here. I don't know. I'll probably leave it. But yeah, that plastic dip, when I get real up close to it, you can see it's a little bit worse for her. I might redo this. I'm not a huge fan of the pearlescent, but obviously the fender needs to get redone, and then the plastic surround needs to get done as well. So I officially have a Grom. Piece of cake. Break those loose. And worst case scenario, let's say these plastics don't come out nicely. Oh God, buddy. That one's finger loose. She's not perfect, so I see it down here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm missing hardware there. The reflectors are obviously missing. One of the brake lines is missing a nut, so she's not perfect. For $2,000, which is a lot less than some of y'all are asking for your Groms with a lot more miles that have been arguably just as, if not more so, clapped out than this one. I'll take it. And realistically, if you think of this is the sales pitch I gave, I mean, if you think about it, I'm losing money. Yeah, see, that guy there was just loosey goose. You're losing. God damn it, dude! Everything on this bike's finger loose. I bet you I lost that other nut right in this thing back home because I didn't check to see if it was tight. Because nothing on here is tight, which is nice for taking it apart. But oh Jesus Christ! Okay, those are out. These, did I get these? I didn't. Yeah, these are still on. Whole headlight, whole fender, one tool. For reference, the Monster, to get to the headlight, you're supposed to, there's bolts on, and I realize I'm comparing apples to oranges here, right? Multi-$1,000 Italian Hyper Naked versus a little city sweeper, but there's a bolt here, and it's mirrored on the other side, and then obviously that's your clip, and then the whole thing slides up out of the way. But to get to that, you have to remove, or at least pull back if you're lazy like me, loosen the brackets for the windscreen, and they're all different size hardware, right? You've got the nuts, and then the Allen bolts, and then different size Allen bolts down here for the fenders. And then a different bolt for the guy securing the brake lines. So it's a lot more work to work on than the old Grom. Second day I've had it here. Basically got it back yesterday, then had to do a bunch of other not fun stuff. But today it's nice and cool. Don't even need the air conditioning going in the garage. Don't even have the fan on. I don't know if you can. Well, I don't even have the fan on over there. That's how cool it is. Just cracked a window. Let her go. Alright, so all of those are loose. This should come off. Mr. Fender, there we go. Fender's removed. We'll see if we can save that red. I'm debating on if I want to keep it the factory red or if I want to go with a different set of plastics entirely, because again, $300 is that's pretty cheap for just a whole new set of plastics. Ooh, there's a bolt under here that I think is holding me up. Yep. Okay, we'll get that bolt. No idea what size that is. We're gonna guess. So 8 mil? No, it's smaller than an 8 mil. Fuck it. Let's try the 8 mil. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the look with no front fender, but I don't like the would-be aftermath of keeping the old girl clean with no. Oh, it's an 8 mil. Let's go. Let's go. If you guys don't struggle with identifying hardware sizes like I do, you don't understand why this is a monumentous occasion. For me, this is huge. Little 8 mil bolt. Now we're definitely home free, right? I got some pluggy-doos, something's holding on to that. You guys want to come loose? There we go. There we go. Now, I got some clippy boys. One. There it is. Boom. We got it. So we'll take these in, take them off further, see if I can clean these up, and if not, I got the spare tools over there. But so far, I am enjoying Grom ownership. Now back over the toolbox, I should preface with I am in no way, shape, or form a licensed motorcycle mechanic. I'm in no way, shape, or form a licensed automotive mechanic, but I do work on my own vehicles. I do, however, have a aircraft maintenance license. So, I mean, that kind of travels over, right? You know, if you can work on airplanes, you can probably work on cars and bikes. I think that's a cross qualification, but never touched this, never really did anything. I was tempted to watch YouTube videos, but I wanted to see how easy this would be to get apart. Like, just on my own with my little toolbox. And that's what we're gonna do. There. So that's out. Now this whole thing should just pull out, yeah? Perfect. Clean. I'm assuming these separate now. Yep. Put down my screwdriver. Probably have to undo the turn signals as well. Looks like that is the case. It's really interesting. So seeing what I can see in here with this Plasti Dip, it looks like the original owner didn't go through with taking this guy apart, and I don't understand why, because it's so stinking easy. Oh my god, I didn't even need the... Get back in there. Get back. This is amazing. This is why Honda is great. Boom. One. And the other side. Look at, they're even color coordinated. Look at you, Honda. The ease in which this came apart is second to none. Boom. Side markers up. Side markers off. Headlights off. That's good to go. We'll set that aside for now. We'll bring these guys inside with the fender. I'll try and clean them up and see what I can do. So I lied. I realized that I essentially have the redone parts. I'm fine with the matte gray, so I think we're going to take this guy off because there's little blemishes here and there. And it's a sort of a while you're in there sort of deal. 10 mil will go there. So we're going to need him momentarily. And you'll see why in just a moment. And then there should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that we're going to remove. Okay. Now I doubt that these are indexed or location specific, but just to be on the safe side, we will we'll utilize this foam here. And from the orientation we're installing them, we'll place our screws in the order they came out. This guy should come off. Boom, there's your raw headlight, there's your cover. This I'll see if I can recondition. Maybe I'll even repaint it. It is the OEM one though, so I kind of want to keep it in somewhat decent shape. That's going to go there for now. This is a slightly lighter shade. It doesn't bother me too much though. So just make sure we've got good fitment. Give it a little hand dust off. We will be fully rewashing the bike. I washed it this morning, but we'll wash it again, clean up the chain, tension it, and all that as well before we get any significant road riding on. Let's see if the Chinesium part fits. I mean, seems to fit to me. Turn signals. So let's work on the right-hand side first. We'll grab our right-hand side little headlight blade. All in all, they look pretty similar. 10 mil wrench comes out. Just break this guy loose. We might have to index this. We do. Boom. Turn signals out. I am going to be replacing the turn signals at some point, but today is not that day. I need to transfer over my grommet and my backing plate. This backing plate comes off. We'll set that down for now. Need to figure out how I'm going to get this grommet out. We're going to bring a little bit of plastic dip with us too. It looks like we weren't quite properly masking this off when we were doing our dipperino. For reference, I have nothing against plasti dip. For reference, I plasti dipped the little side badges on my car here. This is plasti dip. Underneath it is a really shiny metal, so I've got nothing against plasti dip. I just would like it done correctly. A little bit of extra dip in there. We'll pull that off. Find my replacement fairing. There you are. Ooh, problem. Okay. This is why we don't buy Chinesium parts. See this? Problem. In fact, unless this much flush, I don't even know how I can get that through there. Yep, that's a problem. I could drill that out and make it bigger, but we're just going to put the factory ones on. We'll peel off all this dip and go from there. So that's it for now. We will reconvene at a later time. Thank you for watching, and till then, ride safe, whether you're on a Ducati, a Harley, or a Honda. And more to come. Bye-bye.